I found my ship.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. And I am leaving the planet I was on that for the last stream, because apparently I didn't get a chance to play it all over the weekend.
This station I'm in appears to have some texture loading problems. Like, all the textures are all kind of... oh, they're slowly loading in. Right, so we should probably talk about some things that I have discovered off stream, and I'm sure other people already knew about, but in case you didn't, I have discovered a way to make a significant amount of money in not an insignificant amount of time, but fairly, I mean, better than anything we've been making so far. And that would be smuggling missions from very specific stations. So what I've got going here is I'm up to 28 million in my wallet currently, which means, so when I tested this on Sunday, I think I made 10 million. I then spent that 10 million and made another 18 million yesterday. So I made a ton of money. Like, a lot of money. So we're going to continue doing that. Do you want to outfit? And I can show you how to do this. Well, I can tell you how to do this.
I am flying to Alas City right now.
Okay.
So this will be good instructional for everyone.
You should probably be able to outfit with what you need there, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, assuming I don't need anything too crazy.
No, you're probably just gonna want to like maximize, like jump distance, probably. I would think.
All right. No, we're approaching the last city.
The only thing I really did was I dropped off like sold unnecessary components off my ship. I dropped my cargo capacity down to 64, and then I added a 32 fuel tank instead. Okay. So I have a total of like 64 worth of fuel tank instead of just 32. Mostly because I got tired of fuel scooping for like 10 minutes every trip. Is there no... I guess there's no black market here. Okay, well, then I'm just gonna ditch this stuff from a mission that I could not complete. We're also on a slightly different audio setup today, so if anybody who's watching hears anything weird, let me know, and I will...
it's just my stomach.
Adjust it as we go. Like, if anything's sounding too quiet or anything. It's not sounding like that to me, and I should be hearing everything that you guys are hearing, so... that should be alright. Hopefully. Okay, so... wow, these textures still have not completely loaded in, have they? Alright, so I'm ready to go. I'm at, like, the delivery end of these, of the smuggling missions that I was running, so we gotta head out to pick up more missions on our way back here. My joystick is acting up, so hopefully it acts normal again today. I think I'm gonna have to buy a new one, unfortunately. Okay, we need to go to Robigo, which is 376.99 light years away.
Is that where I need to go to?
And that is where you are going to need to go after outfitting. You're going to want to outfit first, though, because you're not going to be able to buy anything out there. Not anything you're going to want, at least.
I gotcha.
It is a mining outpost in the middle of nowhere.
Ah, okay. Oh, crap. Heartbreak.
And we're doing the Bobby cam again this week. I realized that on the episodes on YouTube that never really got explained because that was in the first half where the audio was screwed up and nobody was getting anything other than the game sounds for the first hour of our stream last week. Shows how many people actually watch us. That nobody... Well, maybe they did. There was one guy that talked at one point. Maybe he just assumed we were ignoring him since nobody responded.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yep.
Okay. Anyways, Bobby Cam is Bobby's streaming to a computer I have here, and that's just getting overlaid in, and I can switch to it. It's a little lower bit rate, which I think we actually meant to increase the bit rate and never got around to it or forgot, but whatever.
Yeah.
We'll increase it for the next time. So yeah, there's Bobby docking. Yep. Bobby docking. Okay, anyways. Right, we've got to make 16 jumps. Better get started. So the big thing with these smuggling missions is don't get interdicted, especially by security services.
Engines engaged.
You're all right getting interdicted by just people wanting to blow you up and take your stuff. But most of these missions are fail if you get scanned by security services, and some of them will just throw security services at you, and it's your job to evade them. So, it gets a little tricky. I've lost failed one mission for getting scanned.
All right.
But
so here I am in the fitting screen here.
Okay, yeah. Here, let me pull that up while we're doing this.
Frameshift drive charging.
So in your fitting screen, well, you're gonna want to drop the vehicle thing.
Yeah.
You don't need that.
4, 3, 2.
I don't know what else you've got on there. It's hard for me to actually, like, I can see your screen. It's hard to read the details because it's
all right,
small.
So, got a Class A power plant, Class D thrusters, Class A frame shift drive, Class D life support, Class A power distributor, Class D sensor suite. I got a 64 and a 32 fuel tank. I got a Class A fuel scoop. I got advanced discovery scanner, detailed surface scanner.
Okay, so you probably want to drop the 64 fuel tank or the 32 and just keep the 64. Because you don't want to nerf your... What's your maximum jump range right now?
My maximum jump range...
Like your laden jump range, I should say.
Yeah, my laden jump range is 26 light years.
Okay, well, what do you have in the way of cargo capacity, though?
Frameshift drive charging.
Fuel capacity, jump range...
Doesn't look like
0.
you have any cargo capacity.
No, I have no cargo capacity.
Okay, well, you're going to need a 64... You're going to want a 64 cargo.
Yeah, so we'll swap the...
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Limpet controller. There we go. We will take... Alright, so I got a cargo capacity of 60.
64, right?
64, yeah.
Okay, so you're going to probably want to add a 32 fuel tank in.
Okay.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So I can get my class 3s.
Oh, I see where things are differ.
Yeah.
You have a higher class shield generator than I do.
Yeah, I got a class B category 5 shield generator.
Yeah. I have the lower one because that was the setup we were using for the mining.
Yeah, so you had the class 3.
Yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
Which is fine. Oh, it's not great. It's not ideal. I don't know. Maybe you can get rid of maybe you can get rid of a bunch of stuff, but I don't know how you. I don't know a better way to get you another 32
3, 2,
fuel capacity.
Yeah.
What is the highest fuel capacity you can get on those 3 slots?
I can get 2 8s, and that's 16.
What are the other slots you have there?
I got 2 other class 2s. So
What can you get in a class 2?
I don't think you can, I think the most you can get is a 4.
I mean, that could get you close, because you probably really don't need the Discovery scanner or the
No.
Surface scanner. I mean, I have a Discovery scanner on, but there's really no
frameshift drive
point
charging.
in it. Because I'm not actually scanning anything, I'm just running
I
the
can get
scanner.
Yeah, I can get 2 4s.
So that'll get you to 24?
4, 3,
That might make it. You might still have to fuel scoop occasionally, but... I mean, the fuel scooping takes so long with these things because they have such a large fuel tank.
Yeah. What class of a fuel? What class of a fuel scoop do you have?
It's a A. I
Okay,
don't
but
remember
like-
which size it is, but I think it's
Yeah,
probably
like
similar.
My 3 was pretty good in terms of filling my fuel tank when I was doing the.
I have to
when I
look
was
when I get to the
exploring.
station, but it felt like it took forever. I didn't have to worry about overheating or anything, but
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay, so we are at 40 fuel capacity, and then by 2. Is that not fuel transfer? Fuel tank.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, it's gonna get me up to like 52.
yeah, it's pretty. I mean, that's pretty close.
Yeah.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
There it is. Great. Alright, yeah, so that gives me a laden jump rate to 25.
Well, that's still more than I have.
Oh, really? Okay.
I wonder why. I think I'm like at 24 or slightly under 24.
Okay. Well, like I said, I got a couple. I probably have a couple Class Ds and probably have Class A's, and those are.
I do have Class A's almost all around. Like, ideally, you kind of want your thrusters as Class A.
Oh, yeah, because of silent running mode.
Yeah. So I don't know. I should have stayed in the station to compare my fittings to yours. Now I'm in the middle of nowhere and there's no stations until I get where I'm going.
Yeah.
You do have a Class A power distributor, right?
Yes.
Okay. Class A shields?
Class B shields. I couldn't find Class A shields.
I have Class A shields, but I think I have a lower, well, the lower tier shield generator.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a Class B shield generator. Yeah, Class A power distributor, Class A frameshift drive, Class A power plant.
It's your sensors and your thrusters that are D, right?
Sensors, life support, thrusters, yeah.
My life support's probably D or E. Ideally for jump range, E is better than D, but
No, E's heavier, I thought.
I thought E was the low weight one.
No, D is the low weight one.
You sure? I could have sworn E was the low weight one.
Yeah, no, if I switch to Class E, it decreases my jump range.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah. 10 tons versus 4 tons.
Frameshift drive charging.
Dog saw something disturbing outside.
Isn't everything disturbing to your dog?
Yeah. Okay. I actually made money during that whole I made like $1 million.
That's because
credits.
those A-class sensor units or whatever,
Yeah.
or A rating sensor units are freaking expensive.
Yep. All right. So.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah,
think you're good. I mean, you can do it with even just 32. It's just a little bit annoying, which is why I stopped doing it with the 32. So you should be all right.
Okay.
Um,
All right. So we're. I'm gonna have to refuel apparently, but where are we going?
Robigo. Robigo was his name. Oh,
I see. Oh crap!
it's pretty
That's
far
okay.
away.
That's a hike.
Yeah. It is. It's very far out in the middle of nowhere. Basically, like jumping from sector to sector. Like almost every single jump is a new sector
Drive charging.
because of how far of a jump range that these things have.
Yeah.
You can hop sectors, so you're never seeing a station. Which is why these missions are worth so much, because you have to travel so far before you get back to stations, basically. And they compensate you for the further you have to go for the mission.
Yeah. No. Most of the time when they're just purely naming sectors, that's part of uninhabited space.
Well, each area has a sector. A sector system, even in the inhabited space. It's just that you never really have to go there because there's no stations there.
Mm-hmm.
Even just like traveling between, like, we went through a lot of these when we traveled from the starter area down to Lave.
Yeah.
Frameshift drive.
You have to hit these systems a lot when you have a lot shorter jump range.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but this I believe is pretty much outside the bubble.
Oh, this is outside of the normal inhabited space. Just based off of how far I have to travel for these smuggling missions, it's usually about like 370 light years till I get to the mission destination, which is usually the first stations you get to. So it's roughly 370 light years outside of inhabited space.
Yeah, no, this
Fuel scoop disengaged.
because I was when I was doing my exploring, I kind of was like looking for random habited systems, and yeah, this is kind of the most remote systems that I've ever seen here.
I actually found out about this profession through one of Scott Manley's videos. He was doing a video on the whole alien stuff.
Okay.
And this isn't the station he talked about. I couldn't remember what the station he was talking about was. But that station, those systems where the aliens are right now, is in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And part of what's been going on with that is that the artifacts the stuff you can basically mine from the aliens. It's basically spreading a technology virus. So, like, if you keep it in your cargo hold for too long, it'll eventually just destroy your ship.
Okay.
And part of the thing is, people have been hauling this stuff and basically griefing stations. So one of the smuggling run stations that people like to use is basically currently unavailable because of people hauling this stuff there.
Yeah, no, I read about that, but I thought, like, you could sell that for an insane amount of money, though. The stuff that the barnacles drop.
You can. I'm assuming it's like it's treated like a rare trade good, and the further away you go to a point, the more money you make.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's how they're treating it, and that you can just sell it anywhere. But that's like how they shut down that station. People were taking that stuff to this station and selling it there, which then infected this station with this techno virus.